Listen to that. This is the Dodge Durango Hellcat Brass Monkey. Yeah, and it is pretty cool. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. I'm in Michigan this week and they gave me this to drive around. Yeah, not a bad rig to drive around Michigan. Like I said, this is the Dodge Durango Brass Monkey version. This has got the Hellcat engine. I got my notes here because there's a lot to talk about. 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds, quarter mile, 11.5 seconds, top speed of 180 miles per hour. I'll show you inside the cabin. We have some race screens, we have the SRT buttons, that kind of fun stuff. Now, on the outside, we'll get to this really cool color and why it's a Brass Monkey edition. There's some special things going on here. So first, this is a red oxide exterior color. You would be forgiven if you call this like a purple. I've been looking at it in different daylight and different sun, and I'm gonna get up close here, and it has a little purplish hue to it right there, and it is a very interesting color. We have a little bit of ground effects down there, and then you get to the side, and they've done these really interesting wheels. 20 by 10 inch brass monkey wheels. Now it's a brass covering on these, and we have a little brass monkey emblem covering on the outside. You can see this little styling. It's a Hellcat logo, but it has a brass color on the outside. We have 6-piston Brembo brake calipers that aren't red. They are black, a departure from other SRT models. And then we have a really big brakes up front. Excuse me. The big brake right there. What's interesting on these brakes is versus the back. If I were to step back for a minute, you can see how big that fills up the wheel there. On the back, very small. So most of our stopping force is going to be up front, as we can tell, and the disc on the back is much smaller than the disc on the front. We have Scorpion Zero tires there. Okay, and these are 295/45 ZR20s. They're very much a racing tire. Okay, on the rear, we have a little bit of a trailer hitch, which I'd be amused towing with this. You can tow up to 8,700 pounds. It's miles per mile for fuel economy on this, but I can't imagine fuel economy is towing with this. Durango right there. SRT badge with a Hellcat badge there as well. I'll go ahead and pop the rear hatch for you. It is, just like you'd imagine, a Durango with a third row. This vehicle hasn't changed that much over, say, the last 20 years. Pretty much a way to say it. We have the plug-in back there, some attachment points there for cargo, the spot here for a little bit of storage there as well, and then third row seats that do fold down. They do have the little headrest coming as well. The leather is something we're going to talk about here in just a minute. I have the button here like other Dodge vehicles. Press that, closes. I wonder if it's premium fuel only. New E85, huh? I expected premium fuel only. Imagine, interesting. So I don't see a premium fuel sticker. That is interesting. Okay, so the second row is going to be more tinted. The window glass will be more tinted than this one is. Big door opening with, as you see, other Durangos. We have a little more styling here, a little carbon fiber kind of look to it. We have some stitching right there on the doors. This leather, let me get the exact verbiage for you there. It's going to be Sepia Laguna leather. I hope I said it correctly. It's real leather. Real soft and supple, really nice leather there. We have some vent controls there, heated outboard seats. You can see the heated outboard button there, USBs there as well. And I forgot to mention, and I didn't even see them, they're kind of hidden here. On the rear, it says they have black exhaust tips. Oh, yeah, they're hidden back in there, so I didn't quite see those. So black exhaust tips, and everything blacked up as far as the badging goes around. And a satin, oh, more things I forget. The satin black painted hood. This is why I take notes. Satin black painted hood there. And then for the front seats, You have the SRT that is sewn into the leather for the back of the seat, right there. Okay, so it's got definitely a cockpit type design here. In the front, we have the SRT for the floor mats, which, by the way, my friends at LaceFit have these all-weather floor mats. So if you're looking for, like, say, winters in Michigan, want all-weather floor mats, they make these for the Durango. They cover up more of this, keep all of this away from mud, ice, that kind of stuff. A little better than WeatherTech. I'll put a link down below in the description. 20% off this month in August. Make sure you check out my friends at LaceFit for those. We have supercharged here on the door sill. So what I would do is, again, I'd put those LaceFit in here, covering up for the wintertime, put your carpet in for the summer. You can also see I've been driving this around for a few days now. I've already gotten these carpet floor mats a little dirty just being here, driving it around. Harman Kardon there, the stitching there. We'll hop in behind the wheel. SRT on the steering wheel as I move around and then close the door. Really solid closing door. SRT, there's your controls here, adaptive cruise control, regular cruise control, controls here. We do have one stalk here for your controls, wipers, lights, excuse me, for your, not lights, for your wipers here. Lights are over here. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. And then you have the cool button, the red start button right there. Trailer brake controller as well. And then that really cool exhaust. Wireless, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And then when you go to the vehicle SRT, we have an SRT button as well with launch control. I'll turn this fan down. We have heated steering wheel, heated and cool seats, and then screen off controls, HVAC controls, a wireless charger down there, and some little cubby holes, USBs down there as well. Cup holders, a really cool shifter, by the way, too. Really kind of cool. Definitely cockpit feel. When we get into the vehicle, I should be able to press the SRT button, and it should pull up some track modes, controls. I should be able to do some custom stuff, set the vehicle up how I want to, and then those are the different drive modes. And there should be an SRT dashboard that should have performance pages, race options, keep track of activate launch control, which will help me get the brake set up and then launch me when I'm able to smash the gas, release the brake, and yeah, probably go through the fence or the trees. Not what I do here in the park, but yeah, that's all set up here. And it's actually curved a little bit towards me, makes it even nicer for me to see that as far as reach to it and see it. And then there is fuel economy, which is miles per mile, 14.2. Who cares about that? Suede here on the steering wheel. It's really nice to grab hold of. A little bit of plastic down here, which is fine with me. Suede on the headliner here. And as far as headroom, this is what makes the Durango great. I mean, even though they've had this thing for so many years, as far as the same body lines, same style, same vehicle, it fits a lot of people really well. Sunroof is great. Seating area is great for people. Powered seat. I have lots of powered seat controls here. It's just a really nice vehicle as far as seating a lot of different types of people. Let's go for a drive and talk more about this. All right, let's see what this Hellcat engine does in morning traffic, leaving Flint, Michigan all the way to the airport. Just gonna get around this guy in a rather quick manner. Later. Yeah, that's 90. Whoops. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit too much horsepower for the area. Speeding tickets aren't worth a YouTube video, so it's a little difficult actually to drive legally without getting speeding tickets, to be honest with you, because it's just got so much power for the speed limits in this area. It sounds great though. Man, hit that accelerator, the pedal on the right, the gas pedal, and it just, and it sounds like a damn rocket going off, and it just freaking moves. I'd love to have some track time with this because it is just so much damn fun, and you can tell it is ready for a track. It's got the bolstering the seats just right to keep you snug, and the seat position just perfect, and it is ready to roll. It rides really nice as well, even though these roads are Michigan roads and they just plain suck. The Motor City capital of the world with the worst roads possible. It's just fantastic. I am doing way over the speed limit. Okay, so I do not want to take it and move over here. Adaptive cruise control works well. Cruise control works well. Both work great. I do wish I had heads-up display. That'd be a feature for $100 and some $1,000. I'd like. It is interesting. This vehicle is the older like architecture, like electrical architecture. So there's some things that are funky, like no heads-up display. The camera is grainy as hell, and it hasn't been updated. It hasn't kept up with the times. They haven't put the money into it. They just keep doing powertrain changes to keep those buyers coming, which those buyers, yeah, will come for the powertrain changes. But it's like a head scratcher, like, why don't you update the camera? And you realize that to do that requires a lot more money investments than you would think. Heads-up display, digital, just the dash. That's a lot more investment than people realize, and that's just why they don't do it. Okay, so there's my thoughts on this Dodge Durango. It has been a lot of fun. Fuel economy is 15 or 14 or who the hell cares. Miles per mile, not fuel economy. No, don't care about fuel economy in this thing. If you buy a $100,000 vehicle like this, performance engine, and you're worried about miles per gallon, you bought the wrong car. There's a Toyota dealership with Priuses lined up just for you. For more on this channel, check out the website at pickuptrucktalk.com. The video is up over here. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.